What is going on, friends on the internet? Today, we're taking a safety course. I'm in the city of Hayward at the moment. The police department here puts up a free safety course every month or so, and there's usually a wait list. I finally got in, so that's what we're going to go do today. I don't have my front camera set up. I'm going to try not to focus so much on making this video. I'm going to try and do my best to actually, participate in the class. So, not too much direct talking in this one. I hope you enjoy. Right is always tough.
Make sure when you get in there, you're gonna make your right turn, get the head around and whip it, and look at Justin.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
He'll wave to you. Good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Struggling, but yeah.
Yeah.
My right turns are rough.
You just gotta remember, you gotta keep power to the back wheel.
Okay.
At the same time, in the friction zone,
Yeah.
it locks in. Yeah.
Okay.
Any eyes around, okay? Mind me. Lift out right and then in. All the way, head and eyes around. One right turn. Head and eyes all around. Step up in front.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Here we go.
He makes it look so damn easy.
I know, I'm like,
It's like nothing.
U-turns.
Yeah.
Runways out there. Look at the runway. Yeah, stay in it. Stay in it. There you go. Now left.
Oh,
There you go.
damn.
That was tough. right, this is the circle. It's nice because it forces you to stay in your turn a little bit more than obviously the box. So your box, you're going to turn but kind of upright yourself. This, you're going to stay in a turning movement pretty much the whole time. It's going to be pretty much doing the figure 8, but a little bit different way of approach, right? So these gates, this is a gate in here, and the gate over there is your entry or exit, right? Depending on what side we enter. Since we lined up over here, this will be our entry. As we enter the circle, you're going to approach these 2 center gates. Actually, I don't really care which way you go. But try to force yourself. If you went left the first time, go right the next time. Kind of maybe go back and forth. Let's just walk it and talk it like we're doing it. So we're coming through. I made it up in my mind. I am going to make a left-hand turn. So how I'm going to approach this first gate is I'm going to pivot my front wheel and tire right here on this right, or I'm sorry, just left of this right cone. Right? Okay.
When this group right here, when they do your pattern and they exit, they're going to go over to Craig at the D zone.
Okay.
So this two exercises is one cycle.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. So he's on the road.
So I've made up in my mind that I am now making a left. I'm going to pivot here, and I'm going to push out, and again, I'm going to use up most of the pattern. Conversely, if I'm going to make a right-hand turn, right, I am going to position my front wheel and tire right here, and then I'm going to push out this way, okay? But let's stay with my first initial left turn. So I pivot here, use up as much of the pattern as you need, and I highly recommend using as much as you need because you got to come back tighter when you come back through the gate. So use up as much as you need, but come out, you know, use up all of the pattern, right? We're coming around, remember, head and eyes up. I'm looking at the building out there. Remember, we're not looking at cones. That's all white noise down here. Use up all this pattern. We're going to keep coming around, and I know I need to come back through that gate. As you're coming back through the gate, you're going to do an opposite turn, right? So I did left initially. This way I'm going to go right, right? Remember we talked about the figure 8. So I knew I need to come back to the gate. Again, I don't look at the gate, right? I pick it up. There it is. Okay, peripheral. I'm looking out at the runways. Coming around, I am going to come back. And now I know I'm making a right-hand turn, so I'm going to position my front wheel and tire here, and then I'm going to push out right? Use up all this space that you need. Coming all the way around, back at the building, tops of these trees, coming back around. Coming all the way around. Coming back around here. I'm going to come back through that gate, and then I'm going to exit. We're coming all the way around. I'm holding in my turn, looking down the runway, and now it's a straight out. As you exit, do you want them lined up far side or where do they line up? Okay, so when you exit out the gate, you're going to go the far side. You're going to work on your D-cell over there with Craig. Okay? Any questions thus far? No? Can you demo it?
Should we be clutching in? Doesn't matter.
So the
Just
same
try to
thing
make.
that we've been doing in the box, and the same thing with any pattern here.
Okay.
You're living within the friction zone.
Okay.
Right? So you're going to be on your bike. You're going to approach your turn. Your clutch is out. As you're approaching your turn, you're bringing your clutch in halfway to 3/4, depending on you and your bike, right? We don't want all the way in because then you're losing power to your bike. So we're approaching. We bring it in a little bit. Make my turn. I'm letting my clutch out a little. You know, again, you got to find that friction zone. Every bike is different. Every rider is different. Let it out a little bit. Power through. And use up all that turn. Remember, our throttle position is not changing while we're in the friction zone, right? You're keeping it at anywhere 2,000 to 4,000 depending on you and your bike, right? And you're just letting it a little out for power, bringing it a little bit in to slow down. I know some of you guys have shorty levers, but try to use full fingers, right? We're building that muscle memory with this stuff, and I don't want 2 fingers because God forbid we get into an emergency braking situation. You have 2, that's not enough power to pull in those brakes. Okay, same thing with your clutch. So, and plus, bad things can happen if you get into a bad crash. And now you had 2 fingers, and now you have your lever on, you're crushing your fingers, and now you're losing fingers. Right? So throw fingers out. Okay, good. Any questions? No? My demo? Make your turn. You have all the space you need. All the way around, you're going back to the gate. Now you're making a right-hand turn, all the way around. Back to the gate, and then exit.
little bit. A little bit. I thought it was my ABS kicking in, honestly. But
I have traction control, so I wasn't quite sure either.
Okay. I don't have traction control, so yeah. I think when I squeezed, I was on the throttle. So even though there was no power, my revs were coming up. Yeah. So I got to make sure I like roll all the way off and squeeze. Should I be downshifting there? I'm staying in second and just pulling the clutch.
I want to downshift.
Okay.
You want to use some of the compression to slow you down too.
Okay. Sorry, one more question. Should I be holding in the clutch while I brake or just at the very end?
So you're going to want to do, so you're kind of doing a combo. So don't just hold the clutch in, because if you hold the clutch in, you're going to lock up the rear brake.
Okay.
Right? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to downshift, let a little bit of the clutch out, to use the compression to slow you down too.
Okay. And then start braking and then clutch in if I feel like it's gonna.
Start the clutch and the brake at the same time.
Okay.
And don't forget your rear brake. Use the one you really use.
Okay. All right. My focus is going to be staying on the throttle and just staying in the friction zone, keeping the throttle constant. He's got the radar gun out. Dang it. Got a little distracted there.
All you did was brake early on that one.
Yeah.
You came off because your speed dropped at probably about 2 cones back.
Okay.
So I knew you
just keep it up. I know. I
am keeping you guys honest.
Okay.
Oh, we need to speed you up a little bit.
Okay.
You're really upright.
Okay.
So a little more speed, especially in this, is going to give you a better lean angle.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Because that's what we want to see, a stronger lean angle to create a better turn. Right.
Okay.
So that's how you'll be able to tighten. Like a stronger lean angle will create a tighter turn versus if you're upright, you'll still make the turn, especially within this width.
Yeah.
But you're going to use up more space.
Okay.
The more of a lean angle with a little bit more speed that you put more power to your bike, will create a tighter lean angle.
Okay.
Try that a little bit.
Okay.
How about just come back around and give me one more.
Okay.
You don't have to come through the gate right here. Just go around and come right back here.
Okay. Ooh.
Speed was good?
Yeah.
How'd you feel?
Good. I feel like the ABS kicked in just a touch.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
where you're at right now?
Yeah.
You were at 32
Okay.
miles an hour. Just a tad slower, and I bet you'll be right at that cone.
Okay. Yeah.
You gotta get that downshift in there too.
Okay. Okay, so my camera ran out of memory, but they just gave me one-on-one training because I was struggling to make it through there at a fast enough speed. They wanted me to speed up and counterbalance more, but I think it's a mental block. I've got a mental block. I'm not quite sure. So pull me aside. We did some circles at full lock on the handlebars. So yeah, sorry I missed it, guys. Sorry I missed recording it, but we'll try and go again right now. Looks like there's people taking breaks and things like that. But dude, this is awesome. I want to redo this class again in like a month. Go home, practice some of this, and see where I am after that. Let's go. Let's just follow him. That was sick. Not over yet. That was sick. It's good. It's good. I like it. I'm jealous of yours, if I'm really honest. Your bike is so nice. I like it. It's really basic. There's a beauty in it, but there's also little annoying things too, like no cruise control and stuff like that.
I don't have cruise
Oh, really? Okay.
No, and
Yeah.
I added heated hand grips because it didn't come with those.
Okay. Yeah. So,
yeah.
other than that, I'm just like learning to handle a tall bike. This is my first tall bike, and it's a little slow. Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
me too. I was on a 650 before.
Okay.
And I was completely flat-footed.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
honestly, I'm getting a dropping kit to drop it like 1.5 inches.
Okay.
It's just because we like to go motorcycle camping. And it's a lot when I'm loaded up.
Yeah.
And trying to, because it's also top heavy.
Yeah.
And so trying to like push it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gear.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm going on my first camping trip in 2 weeks with this thing.
Woo!
So I'm sure I'll experience what you're telling me right now.
So a little trick that I did, and you can keep this in mind on the trip. I found a rock and I put it under my kickstand.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It gave it just a little more upright.
Okay.
It was over pretty far.
Yeah.
And just that, I was able to get my bike up by myself.
Okay.
So
Okay.
keep that in your
Okay. I will.
pocket.
I will. You mean like getting it off the kickstand? Is that what you're trying to
so
say?
I found a little rock.
Okay.
So I pulled it up because I could do it.
Oh. Okay.
But also, I was kind of off camber a little bit.
Yeah. That's the scariest part when it's sloping down like that. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just tucked that rock
So,
underneath the foot pipe, and
yeah.
it was solid, and I got on.
Okay.
And I was able just to tip the bike up a little bit more to get going.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it was helpful.
but it's been a struggle. I love it,
Yeah.
but I'm still growing into it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going camping?
Nowhere far. Mount Diablo. It's like nothing. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know if we'll hit the dirt, but still, there's camber for sure.
Yeah.
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 It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's places you get to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put your gear on, and you're just like freedom.
This is kind of like the test trip. Like if this turns out well and everything goes smooth, like I'm sure I'll push it a little further.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
That's great.
yeah. All right, golf cart track. Something new. Oh, this is sick. Oh, I thought he was going to turn right there. Oh, just the standing. Oh, this is sick. ride. Nothing technical here, it looks like. My heart and anxiety has gone down a little bit. Technical. Technical or just debris? need some water. All right. What's going on, friends? I am freaking tired. I just spent, I don't know, maybe 5 hours at that motorcycle safety course. I'm going to have to take some time and kind of think about what happened today, but the first thing that I can think about is I really need to work on counterbalancing at slow speeds. At faster speeds, not too big of a deal. Super slow speeds where I kind of have to keep the bike upright, not too big of a deal. It's really pushing the bike to lean. That is what I need to work on at slow speed. I know I can do it. It's mental. But other than that, thanks for joining me, guys. You guys are all amazing. I highly recommend any kind of safety course. This was the first one I've ever done, and it was an absolute blast. So, talk to you guys in the next one. Ride safe. See you next week. Peace out.